What's going on, guys? When you listen to music and you can't relate to what the artist is saying, this is how you know you're a man that's an outcast. There was a song called What's a Man to Do? It was on Usher's 2008 album, Here I Stand. And the sad part about it is that I really like this song, but I cannot relate to anything that Usher's singing about in this song. He's talking about how he's in love with two different women. And he's talking about how he don't want to lie, but he can't tell the truth either. Now, I can't relate to that. I can't relate to that not one bit. I cannot. And that's really sad that I can't relate to that. You know, when you listen to R&B music, I mean, I love listening to R&B music. I love listening to classical music. When you listen to certain songs can create a wave of depression, if you know what I mean. And it can really, really, make you feel terrible. Um, One thing I had to understand is that when it comes to this whole world of dating and relationships, it's all about looks. When it comes to attracting women, it's all about looks. It's not about confidence. Everything that we've been told is a lie. Everything that we've been told is a lie. All the things that I was told from the time I was a teenager all the way up into my adult life, it was all lies. Nothing that I was ever told was the truth. And I'm sure nothing that you guys was ever told was the truth as well. Um, People try to make attraction more complicated than what it is, you know. And when you're listening to R&B music, and you can't even relate to what the artist is singing about, that's got to make you feel some kind of way. And I don't know if you guys were familiar with that song, What's a Man to Do? But you may want to check that song out by Usher. It was on his 2008 Here I Stand album. And that was a great album. That album had the hit single, Love in This Club. It was him and Young Jeezy on that single. But yeah, some guys are just, some guys are just not that dude when it come to women. You know, some guys have never been that dude, and some guys will never be that dude. And you know, some people just ain't got it. Some people just don't have that natural uncut sex appeal. They just don't have it. What more can you say? You know, and people try to make it seem like every man can be a player or every man can be a ladies' man. Every man just ain't got it. You know, it's sad when you like so many love songs. You love romantic type of music, but you can't even relate to the songs. You can't even relate to the messages being conveyed in these songs. All because you're not a desirable man. You know, and then you got these dating coaches and PUAs. They just constantly selling lies. Because all they care about is getting their finances in order. I don't even believe dating coaches and PUAs, they don't care about helping nobody. It's just all about getting a check for them. That's all it's about, getting that paycheck. That's all they care about. Um, I've listened to a lot of R&B music, and it's like a slap in my face when I listen to a lot of these songs, because a lot of the messages in these songs, I can't even relate to them because I'm not a desirable man. You know, I'm not a sex symbol type of man. You know, I just realized that, you know, a lot of guys have been lied to. A lot of guys have been totally misled. And it's very unfortunate, you know. People try to make it seem like every dude can be a sex symbol. Every man can't be a sex symbol. You know, I used to think that as a man, you know, you have to make things happen. Women will go out of their way for you if you're a man that they like, and they will make themselves available to you. You know, you know. I was just thinking about that song too that I like. My heart has never been in two different places. You know, I've never been in love with anybody. So how could I relate to Usher's song talking about how he's in love with two different women, and how he talking about he don't want to lie, but he can't tell the truth? Come on now. But see, that just go to show you the difference of a man who's desired by women and a man who's not wanted. And I understand Usher's a celebrity and, you know, he's rich and famous, but he's singing from the standpoint of men who are players, men who are sought after, men who are desired, because those are the type of experiences that those men have. Men who are sought after by women, men who are desired, those are the type of life experiences they have. You know, that's the life of a desirable man. And you know, you would have to be a dude that women want to understand a lot of the songs. And you know, if you're not a man that women desire and you're sitting around listening to R&B music, you can't relate to the messages being conveyed. You know, all you can do is just imagine. When I listen to certain songs, all I do is imagine, because I can't relate to none of those love songs, because I've never had any love in my life, sadly. And I know a lot of you guys haven't had any love in your life either. So I'm sure you guys, you know, when you listen to R&B music, you're just imagining what it's like. The same thing that I'm doing. And when you're a man that's not chosen by women, all you can do is sit back and imagine, because you don't have no real life experience to go by, unfortunately. You know, I feel for a lot of dudes in these types of positions. You know, men who are sought after, men who've always had women, they don't understand dudes like us. So all they can do is just ridicule and be ready to attack somebody. But if you a man, I'm seeing it clear. I'm seeing it clearer than ever. If you a man that's not desired, things are not gonna be great for you, and they're not gonna get great for you. Dudes in these types of positions, we are truly the poster childs of losers. We are the definition of losers, you know? But if you guys haven't checked out that song, What's a Man to Do by Usher, make sure you check that song out. But be careful listening to that song, because it can make you seriously depressed. But you guys have a good one now.